Yeah, hi friends. Doc South here, and I don't know. I've just been kind of observing. I've been off for the week, and yeah, now and then I'll sit down to watch TV. And I'll tell you the truth, I'm getting to the point where when the news comes on, I almost don't want to watch. I'll watch a little, but boy, after a while, I say, "Oh my God, it's actually like watching a darn horror movie with you being the one, being one of the participants. It's there's or being in the crowd, being chased down the street by this or that awful thing, a Godzilla or a group of renegade soldiers or something chasing you into the river. It's or a big old fist fight somewhere. It's I really I'm beginning to think we got to lighten up a little bit on one another. Um, I know people have strong opinions on either side of an issue, it seems lately, and it might be a good idea for the center to kind of expand out and do its best to get people to see a little bit of each other's point of view, and maybe try to come to some kind of negotiating kind of thing instead of settling everything with a big old fist fight or a war or a riot. I've been to riots as a rescue person. I can tell you, like a friend, they're no fun at all. And I've been to situations where maybe just two or three people are in some kind of battle. And sometimes they're the worst, especially if one of those people happens to have a gun or a knife on them. It's and then you get all the political parties going and going crazy and not wanting to talk or compromise with one another. I don't know. We got to lighten up a bit. I'm just beginning to think that's maybe not a bad idea. Just kind of, sometimes, especially when you're debating issues, both sides could possibly contribute to a centralized better situation instead of it all being on one side, ignoring the other, or vice versa. I don't know. Just got to start maybe thinking a little bit before we start with the rhetoric and the fist pounding and the stomping down the street and blocking traffic and shooting one another. It just doesn't make sense. Might want to keep that in mind. It's not a good road to be going down. Sooner or later, it all meets in the middle, and then things get awful tough. And the idea of heads rolling isn't too far from that point. So anyway, I just thought I'd say, might want to think a little bit about some of the things you feel strong about, and maybe find a little better way to compromise, to discuss, to maybe turn it down a notch or two, and think of ways to get maybe that other person who's on the other side of the fence to knock it down an inch or two. Might not be a bad thing to be considering nowadays, my opinion. Because when it comes to it, you ain't going to like a riot. I can tell you they're mighty darn scary, and people do get killed. And it's tough. It's tough. So anyway, thought I'd say. And war, oh my gosh, war nowadays, there's almost no abandon all hope. If some of these weapons get loose and start being used, it'd be awful. And generally, the people initiating all that kind of thing aren't the ones that get killed. It's the mothers and kids and the young teenagers and the soldiers that wind up being stretched out. It's darn seldom you see the politicians or the rabble rousers getting into much trouble at all. Anyway, I just thought I'd say, I'll see you later. Thank you now, and God bless. And a little kindness to one another. Honestly, I don't think it hurt a bit. I don't think it hurt at all. We'll catch you later. Bye now.